Today we will discuss string instructions of 8086. Before going into string instruction, you have to remember directional flag, which I explained in format of flag register of 8086. What is the significance of directional flag? It indicates whether you have to access bytes from higher memory location to lower memory location or from lower memory location to higher memory location. If its value is 0 and if there is byte operation, value of Si and Di are auto incremented by 1. Si equal to Si plus 1 and Di equal to Di plus 1. And it means we are accessing byte from lower memory location to higher memory location. And in case of directional flag, when 1, we are accessing data bytes from lower memory location from higher memory location towards memory location, means Si and Di will auto decremented by 1, and in case of word operation these are either incremented by 2 or decremented by 2. Now the most important instruction, first instruction is REP, repeat. It is used as a prefix in string instruction. And what is string? It is groups of data bytes which are stored in a consecutive memory location. Now how it works? In this case, it will execute a group of string instructions until Cx not equal to 0, and after every step Cx is decremented by 1, means it is again working as a loop. And next is REP REPZ. In this case, it will execute a group of instruction when Cx not equal to 0 and 0 flag equal to 1. E means number are equal. Z means 0 flag is 1. And when it will terminate? It means it will terminate when Cx equal to 0 or 0 flag equal to 0. Again it is used as a prefix. Next prefix instruction is REP any not equal to or REP NZ. It will execute a group of instructions when Cx not equal to 0 and 0 flag equal to 0. And in all three cases, Cx is decremented by 1, means you do not need to decrement Cx, it will automatically decrement Cx by 1. Now again you have to remember how physical memory address is calculated. Physical memory address, it is nothing, it is data segment register into 10 plus offset. Now we are talking in terms of string instruction, so this is segment register. In case of string instruction, you know what is the source memory MDS. It is DS into 10. Now for source as a string we use source index register. And in case of destination, you know extra segment is the destination segment, so MES, and memory address will be ES into 10 plus DI. SI is used for DS and DI offset is used for ES to calculate 20-bit physical address. Now next instruction is MOVSB, moves B. What it will do? Move means it is transferring data, S means string, B means byte. It will transfer a byte from source memory to destination memory. What is source memory? DS into 10 plus SI. And what is extra segment memory? ES into 10 plus DI. And SI and DI are incremented by +1. SI and DI are incremented by 1 if directional flag equal to what? 0. And if directional flag equal to 1, SI is incremented by 1 and DI is incremented by again 1. Now how you will clear directional flag? For this you have instruction CLD, clear directional flag. In this way you can clear directional flag. In case of programming, you always use directional flag value as a 0 because you are accessing data from higher memory to lower memory to higher memory, means 500, then 501, then 502, then 503, then 504. And similarly in case of word operation, moves W. In this case, now we are talking about word operation, means 2 bytes. Now in this case, MADS contains will transfer into MAES 1 byte. Next, MADS plus 1 byte is transferred into MAES plus 1. This is how we are transferring data from source memory to destination memory. Suppose you are making any program, how we have to transfer the data? Suppose you have to transfer data 4 bytes from starting offset 500 to starting offset 600. This is your program. Suppose starting offset is 500, then 501, 502 and 503, and you have to transfer this by 600, 601, 602 and 603. Suppose data is 15, 25, 35 and 65. You have to transfer this into here 65, 35 and 25 and 15. How we will make program in 8086 by using string instruction? First, assign value of SI, source index SI equal to what? 500. Move SI comma 500, SI equal to 500. Next what is the destination offset? 600. Move DI comma 600. It means DI equal to 600. Next, total bytes are 4, so default register for looping will be CX. Move CX comma 005. In this case, take DS equal to 000 and again ES equal to 000. 000 into 10 plus 500 equal to 500. Similarly 000 into 10 plus 600 equal to 600. So assign value of DS in AX first. AX equals 00. Now move DS comma AX. Next move ES comma AX. You cannot directly transfer data, immediate data into segment register. First transfer into AX, then in DX. Now memory address will be 0000 into 10 plus 500. It is nothing, it is 500. Similarly 000 into 10 plus 600 equal to 600. This is your source memory. Okay. Now suppose I am accessing data from lower memory location to higher memory location. For this case we will clear directional flag. This is instruction CLD. Directional flag equal to 0. Now use repeat instruction REP. It is used as a suffix and moves B. Now how it is working? Directional flag equal to 0. Repeat moves B. Now it will repeat until CX not equal to 0. What is value of Cx? Cx value is 3. Cx equal to 4. Now it is decremented by 1. It is 3. And 500 contains is transferred into 600. And Si and Di are auto incremented. Now Si will be 501. And similarly Di, it will be 601. Now again it will repeat. Now contains 501 is transferred. And Cx now will be 2. Now again Si and Di are incremented, 502, 602. Next similarly Cx it will be 1. Next 503 and 603. Cx is decremented. Now it is 0. Now it will not execute this instruction. So it will jump into halt instruction. This is your byte operation. In case of word operation, use moves W. Next instruction is CMP, compares B. Compares B. In case of compares B, it will subtract a byte in extra segment from a byte in data segment. Simply it will subtract MADS minus MAES. It will just subtract. It will not store the result. Just flag value are modified. And value of Si and Di are auto incremented by 1. Si plus 1 and Di plus 1 in case of byte operation. And similarly for word operation we use compares word. Compares word. Next instruction is LODS, loads B. What is the significance of this? It will load accumulator because B there is byte, so it will load AL. It is just like your LDA. Contains of memory is coming in AL. Data byte is coming in AL from where? Source memory. And what is source memory? MDS, not MES. This is your source memory. And because in this case only data segment is used, so only Si will incremented by 1, not Di. Similarly in case of word operation, LODS W. Now contains of MDS is coming in AL and MDS plus 1 is coming in AH. Means MDS or MDS plus 1 is going into AX. Next instruction STOS B, stores B. Now 1 data byte AL is going into any memory location, any destination memory, that will be MES. MES. And value of Di is auto incremented by 1 in case of byte operation, and similarly in case of word operation. Now value of AX will go in MES and MES plus 1. In this case Di is incremented by 2 if directional flag is 0. By default we are using directional flag as 0. And last instruction of string is SCASB, scans B. SCASB, scans B. What it will perform? It will search a byte in memory, and that byte will be available in AL register. Simply it will perform AL minus MES, not DS. AL minus MES. And Di is auto incremented by 1. In case of word operation, value of Di is incremented by 2 when directional flag is 0. Now a small program we will make how we search a element. Suppose there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bytes. These are in 600, 601, 602, 603 and 604, 15, 21, 22, 25 and 70. Suppose we have searched any element which is available in AL. It is 25. We have to search. And you have to calculate where it is available. It is available in 603 and total number of iterations used. Total number of iterations used. In this case, we will use SCAS scans B instruction. First take value, move DI comma 600. Next move AX comma 00. Now value of ES, move ES comma AX. Now AX ES equal to 00. Now total elements are what? 5. Move CX 0 0 0 5. Total elements are 5. Now move AL comma 25, which we have to search. This element we have to search. You can take any data. Move AL comma 25. Now make directional flag reset CLD. CLD. Now you will use SCAS scans B, and what will be the prefix? REP, REP E or REP NE. Now what we will do? We will search first 25 in 600 offset. 25 minus 15 not same, then 25 minus 21 again not same, 25 minus 22 not same, then add 600, 25 minus 25. When both will be equal, it will terminate from the loop. So you will use REP NE. This is prefix instruction. Now how it is working? First value of DI is 600, AL is 5. It will AL is 25. So 25 minus 15 not equal, but value of DI will increment by 1. Now value of DI is 601, and again CX is decremented by 1, 4. Now next step 25 minus 21, again DI is incremented by 1, 602, and CX is decremented by 1, 3. Next 25 minus 22, again value of DI incremented by 1, so 603, and CX is now 2. Now next 25 minus 25. Now value of DI will be 604, and value of CX will be 1. Value of CX will be 1. Now number are equal. When number will be equal, it will not execute this SCAS. Now it will jump here. Now where we are getting the data at 603. Now value of DI is 604. So decrement, decrement BX. Decrement BX. Now value of decrement DI. Decrement DI. Now value of DI will be 604. Final value is 604. 604 minus 1, 3. So it will available in 603. So you store this in BX. Move BX comma DI. So this is your 603. And if you want to calculate the total number of iterations used, are 1, 2, 3. Now value of CX is 0, 1. Final value, earlier final value was 5. So 5 minus 1 plus 1. 5 minus, what is the final value? 1. 5 minus 1, it is 4. Again minus 1, that will be 3. In this way you can also determine the total number of iterations used. It's all about your string related instruction. Thank you so much for watching.